So now that you're done with interviewing your users, where you've heard a lot of stories, they have shared with you a lot of their perspectives, experiences towards the challenge. What you need to do now as a team is to go ahead with the synthesis phase. In this phase, you will have to bring back everything you have learned during your research phase and formulate a problem statement that can summarize the needs of the users, and eventually writing down your point of view. To do so, you will need to start telling and sharing all the stories of these users to your teammates, start summarizing them, breaking them down, and start taking note of every single information that might be beneficial or that has an element of surprise. You can start writing their names, age, occupation, key insights, pain points, wishes, and quotes. And if we go back to the example that was given or the question that was formulated, which was how can we help these women to have a more secure mean of transportation, we start interviewing women, where we found that Sarah, who is 29 years old, she works as a teacher. And then during the interview and during hearing the story of her interview, all the teammates have sensed or got an insight that says that Sarah, even though she does not have a high income or high salary, she prefers spending more money on taxis rather than buses because she does not want to be late or because it's not convenient to use a bus. This statement might not have been uttered by Sarah herself, but it is something that the team has sensed out of her interview. A pain point that has been or might have been sensed or said by her, which is that she does not consider buses as a convenient means of transportation. A wish that she has expressed is that she hopes to find cheaper and more convenient mean of transportation as public transportation. And a quote that she has said and has been written, which is, "Time is money and I cannot afford to be late." These kind of quotes can give us more personalized needs to these users, where sometimes they can be used in order to storytell these needs and why, to justify the solution that we will come up later on. So moving ahead to the next step of the synthesis, in which we will need to formulate a point of view. A point of view is actually the problem statement that we're going to break down later and start brainstorming. What you need to do is start looking at all the users that you have chosen and start giving them an identity. A point of view is where you write the name, the user, what do they need, and what are the insights. Why do you think they need what they need? So an example of a point of view is that Sarah needs a way to go to her work using cheap and convenient transportation because most of her salary is spent on taxis, which is a problem statement that can summarize many different users that we have interviewed earlier. Once you reach to the point of view, you can start to the next phase, which will be done on day 3. So please start working with your point of view, share your stories, and have fun. Thank you.